Here are 5 potential Toronto Maple Leafs trade targets. Okay, so 5 potential trade targets. Here's my list of 5, and there's going to be a theme on this, and it's defense, because that's what the Leafs need. So number 1, we're going to go with Jakob Chychrun. You can see here in the video, he's a good player. Not the best year, 8 points in 29 games this year, minus 31, but Arizona sucks. Last year is only minus 6, 41 points in 56 games. You can do the second power play unit if need be, if Sandin's struggling. But heck, do you know what? He's a puck-carrying defenseman who can exit the zone. Exactly what the Leafs need. The only problem is, what would it cost? He's signed to the 2024-25 season at $4.6 million. It's going to cost a boatload. I would say like Liljegren, a first. Maybe you could throw a third round pick in there, and they can take Nick Ritchie's contract off them. You don't want to lose Kerfoot in the deal, so you throw in that additional pick. But yeah, what do you think? What would it cost to get Jakob Chychrun out of Arizona? And then we have John Klingberg from the Dallas Stars. Dallas doesn't want to pay him 8x8. Okay, someone else will. I'm guessing all 31 teams are going to be calling for John. Some teams just sign him long-term. Some teams for the playoff push, like the Toronto Maple Leafs. He has 22 points in 33 games this year. He's had playoff success when they went to the finals. What was it, 21 points or something like that in 26 games? You'll see in the video. His deal ends at the end of the season at $4.25 million. So it's going to cost a ton. Now, what could it cost? Like maybe Liljegren plus a second, maybe a first round pick plus a third. If they want more experience or maybe a forward, you may look at moving Kerfoot for him. But, Kerfoot, he's on a nice deal with the Leafs. I wouldn't trade him unless you're getting, term. You're not getting term with Klingberg here. What would you pay for John Klingberg for potentially only 4 games of John Klingberg? Let me know down below. Next up, and we're sticking with the D, right-handed D. We got Colin Miller out of Buffalo. So Colin Miller, 12 points in 32 games this year, only a -2 on Buffalo, who's not a good team. He's at a good contract, really, $3.85 million. I guess that's good. Maybe Buffalo will take some salary back. Maybe Ritchie. Maybe Engvall, even though, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to trade Engvall right now. I like the team as it's built. I'm thinking maybe like a mid-level prospect and a third-round pick. Maybe Engvall and a fourth could do it as well. Or, like I said, you throw in someone like Ritchie, and that third becomes a second for cap relief. Even if it's just a little bit, it might help. Colin Miller, he's a right-handed defenseman. He can move the puck, and he's a big guy. Hopefully he can move players out in front of the net, so Campbell and Mrazek can see. What do you think on Colin Miller? What would it cost? Again, I have no idea. I'm just spitballing out here, and these are my thoughts. Let me know down below. All right, the fourth option. Well, he's not the fourth option. I'd take him right now, though I think it's going to cost a lot. We're talking about Ben Chiarot out of Montreal. The thorn in the backside of the Leafs' last playoffs. $3.5 million for this season, and then he's a free agent. Yeah, he's -17. He's not having a good year, but neither is Montreal. If you look at my power rankings, they're still dead last because they're crap. However, because they're in the same division and the way Chiarot plays, it's going to cost at least a first minimum, I'm guessing. You'll likely need to add additional picks in there due to divisional rivals. It wouldn't surprise me if it costs a first and a third. If maybe the Habs take on additional salary, like Ritchie. As you can tell, I want to get rid of Ritchie's salary. Leafs could even throw in a mid-level prospect in there. I know that's a lot just for Chiarot and just for that little playoff push. But again, you're going to have to pay more than others because of divisional rivals. They do play a role. And you know what? He's what the Leafs need. What do you think? And my fifth target, this team's in the playoff race. It's the Anaheim Ducks' Josh Manson. He has 6 points in 41 games this year. He's only a -1 playing for Anaheim. He's doing well. $4.1 million is quite a lot. It's only for one season. So the only one who has term out of this whole thing is Chychrun. To get Manson, I know I keep dangling Liljegren in there, but I think you have to. Liljegren plus a fourth, or maybe, this is pushing it, a first plus a mid-level prospect. If Anaheim takes Ritchie, yeah, he heads back to Anaheim. Could be Engvall. Could be Kerfoot. No, not Kerfoot. And Engvall, to be honest with you, I see as a Leaf going forward. Same as Kerfoot. Just send him. I like the forward group the Leafs have right now, especially with Cash in the lineup. So Richie, cap space reliever, going back to Anaheim. Why not? Like with other potential moves, it might cost the Leafs the additional pick, maybe the first, Richie, and a fourth for 1+ Manson. I don't know. Either way, those are my 5 potential Maple Leafs trade targets, all defensemen. I like the forward group. It might cost Liljegren. It might cost that first. I know some people will be like, oh no, 3 firsts in a row, 2022s, 2021, 2020 getting rid of. But with this core group, maybe you push for it. If you can get Jacob Chychrun, you do it, in my opinion. Do I want to send a first for any of the others? Probably not, because I'd like to have term. But maybe you have to dangle a Kerfoot out there. Again, dangle a Liljegren. Maybe, I don't know, a prospect like Robertson. I don't know. It's going to cost. It's going to be costly for the Maple Leafs if they want to get that defenseman. Just imagine, maybe a Hall goes the other way, but let's say they keep Hall and they just get rid of some prospects and picks. Riley, Brody, Hall, Muzzin, Sandin, and one of these guys. I'll take it. That's a pretty good deal to me. Let me know down below your thoughts. Who do you think the Toronto Maple Leafs should target for potential trade? And what would it cost to get these players that I've given you, these 5, in Chychrun, Klingberg, Miller, Manson, and Sherratt, or someone else? Who would you trade target? I've got no idea. I don't even know what it would cost to get these players. I'm just, again, like I said earlier, spitballing here, throwing some potential things that might work. But I'm just here expressing myself, and I have no idea trade value at all. Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Go Leafs go.